The call came in at 2:17 in the morning. A quiet voice, barely above a whisper, spoke three simple words that would haunt everyone who heard them. "The house is awake." Then silence. The line went dead after just 11 seconds, but those 11 seconds would change everything. The dispatcher traced the call to an address on Maple Street, a quiet suburban neighborhood where nothing ever happened. Except when officers arrived, they discovered something impossible. The address didn't exist, not officially anyway, but there it was, standing perfectly still among the other houses, as if it had always belonged there. The neighbors knew about it, of course. They'd whisper warnings to their children. Don't play near that house. They'd cross the street rather than walk past it. They'd learned over the years to simply pretend it wasn't there. The house maintained itself in ways that defied explanation. The lawn stayed perfectly trimmed, the windows gleamed clean, and the paint never seemed to fade. No one ever saw maintenance crews. No schedules were posted, yet somehow the house remained immaculate, as if it cared for itself. Families had tried living in the neighboring houses over the years. Different families, different faces, different years, but always the same outcome. They'd move in with hope and excitement, unpacking their lives with careful precision. Then, after 3 months, 6 months, sometimes a year, they'd simply vanish. No moving trucks, no forwarding addresses, no goodbye notes. As if everyone had stood up and walked away at the same moment, leaving their coffee cups still warm on kitchen tables. The city had tried to intervene. Inspectors arrived with clipboards and measuring tapes, determined to find violations that would justify condemnation. But they found something far more disturbing than code violations. The house was too clean, too perfect. Family photos lined the mantels, but in each picture, someone was missing. Not torn out or scratched away, but absent, as if the house had carefully removed someone from the frame entirely. Those inspection reports vanished from city files within days. The inspectors themselves, they stopped returning calls, stopped showing up for work. Their desks sat empty, personal belongings untouched, as if they'd just decided to stop existing. Demolition contractors were hired next, professional crews with heavy machinery and years of experience tearing down problematic structures. They arrived at 8 in the morning, confident and prepared. By sunset, their equipment sat abandoned in the yard, engines still running, but the workers were nowhere to be found. No blood, no struggle, no bodies, just empty hardcaps and the gentle hum of idling bulldozers. The 911 call forced the police to act. They couldn't ignore a direct report, even from a house that shouldn't exist. 2 officers approached the front door, noting how warm the air felt despite the cool evening. The house felt awake, alert, as if it was watching them through windows that reflected nothing but darkness. The front door opened at their touch, revealing rooms that seemed to breathe with quiet anticipation. Furniture sat arranged as if expecting guests. The television flickered to life as they entered, displaying 2 words in stark white letters: "You came back." They found the basement door hidden behind what appeared to be a solid wall. It swung open silently, revealing stairs that descended into perfect darkness. The basement walls were covered in names, hundreds of them, carved deep into the wood with careful precision. Names of families, inspectors, contractors, all the people who had encountered the house over the years. At the very bottom of the wall, freshly carved in letters that still showed wood shavings, was the name of the person who had made that 217 morning call. Below it, in larger letters, a final message. Part 1 is over. The house was never abandoned. It had been waiting, patient and watchful, collecting names and stories. And now it knew exactly who had entered its domain. The real story was just beginning.